out here in the Galveston Bay system off the shores of Texas, and I'm with my friend and professional guide, Chad Wright. We're fishing for redfish and speckled trout. Stick around and let's see what we're gonna catch. This is something I've never fished this way before. I feel like I'm bass fishing, but we're out here in open water, fishing with live bait, which I've never done on a bait caster like this. This is something.
A lot of people, what they do when they hold these things, they just grab a hold of them really hard because they don't want them to slip. All you're doing is killing it. So you just hold it in your hand really lightly and just open his mouth up right through the nose like that. And you just throw it right up on the rocks.
Croaker. Oh yeah. This is crazy. I can feel the bait jerking around. It almost feels like I'm getting bit. You know, when you're bass fishing, you feel that little tick. You just want to set that hook.
Uh-oh, bird bite.
Oh!
You get bit?
No, bird got it.
Oh, did you see that? A seagull picked it up.
One of the hazards of fishing live bait is that the game fish are not the only creatures looking for a free meal. The lesson here is you need to keep a close eye on your line and bait at all times to avoid airborne intruders. And remember, a lively, fresh bait will usually swim down, out of the reach of the pesky gulls, like this one seen overhead.
You got to have a good fresh bait. The ones that you first hook on and throw it out, that's where you're going to get probably your best fish. Trout usually come up and you'll feel a boom, like a distinct pop, like a missile coming through, and they'll hit it real hard. The redfish are just gonna like pick it up and just start pulling hard. What I do is I'll pop it every now and then, I'll throw it out and I'll let him get down, and I'll just jerk my rod tip a couple times, probably when it's over this way. See, when you get over this way, now your bait's kind of holding in the current.
Oh, okay.
See, when you're throwing this way,
not as natural.
Yeah, it's not natural. So when you throw over here and your bait's just flowing down the rocks, that's when they're gonna. When you get over here and it's just standing there, it's probably you're not gonna get your bites.
It's time to move the boat to take advantage of the changing conditions in the bay.
We're now on the windy side, where the current's moving down and the wind and current's pushing this bait right up against these rocks. We're stopped here. Chad's put the anchor down. He's getting everything set up. I have a feeling we're gonna be on him today.
Okay, I got a fish on. It's a Jack Crevalle. We're gonna throw probably just a worm or something. We're gonna put him back. So the current's flowing this way, so what we want to do, Tami, is we want to throw our baits far over to down current and just let it work up.
Okay.
And we'll reel in our baits real slow so we don't kill the baits, and then what we'll do is fish them all the way back to the boat, because it's really active. The fish are real active right here because of the boat cut.
Look at this.
Oh.
Oh, he's still moving a little bit.
So far, Tami and Captain Chad have found good action in Galveston Bay, casting live croaker baits for some husky redfish.
What are we fishing with and how are we doing this?
These are croakers. We are gonna just hook them free line right through the mouth with the number 6 treble hook.
What size line are you using?
20-pound Berkeley big game. You just get it and you hook it right through the nose like that, and you just throw it right up on the rocks.
Croaker. Oh yeah. Woo! Fish on!
I think that's gonna be a big trout. I can see him come up to the top.
Oh, he's running.
Just raise your rod tip up. Oh, that's a huge trout. Huge trout. Oh my gosh, he's a monster. Oh.
Here's a treat. Tami has hooked and landed her first trout, and it's a dandy, no doubt.
Can you believe this?
Releasing these larger spawning female speckled trout is part of an overall effort to sustain the fishery. While the state of Texas was the first to have a marine hatchery and still plants fingerlings in the bay, anglers can do their bit by letting these big fish lay their eggs in their natural environment.
Gone. Good job, good job. That's a huge speckled trout right there. That's what we look for. That's gonna be a tournament winning fish right there. Good job, Tami.
You put us on him. This guy knows his stuff, I'm telling you. You guys need to get out here.
Okay, I'm on, fish on.
We have doubles on.
Double hookup. Caption, Chad and Tami are both on.
This is a little bit stronger than bringing in a largemouth or a big smallie. We have another net?
I'm ready. Boom.
The redfish action is hot when the anglers can double up.
Just hold your rod tip high.
Okay.
Pull, yeah, it'll get his head up. Oh yeah! Woo! Two big old fat Texas redfish.
Wow.
A nice flurry of action produced two fat redfish. Look at the size of those beauties.
These are big, beautiful redfish right here.
Oh my word, and what an exciting time bringing these in. These are some monsters. We just pull up to the spot within maybe 3 casts.
Are they twins?
I think so. No, yours is bigger.
Mine's
yours
bigger.
Is definitely bigger.
Okay. All right, we'll just revive them, grab them by their tail. Tami, there's a slot limit on the redfish. There's 20 inches to 28 inches is a slot where you can keep the fish. So anything below 20 inches, you got to throw back immediately. Anything over 20 inches, the state of Texas actually gives you a tag with your license, and you're able to keep one fish per tagged license over 28 inches. You have a 3-man limit of the fish between the 20 and 28 inch per day. So you get to keep 3 fish between the 28 and the 20 and 28 inch slot.
So far, the morning has produced some excellent trout and redfish action off the Texas coast. But could there be even more for Tami and her guide?
I was getting a little seasick there for a second, and all of a sudden we caught these fish. Completely went away. I'm gonna try to keep fighting this off. I don't want to quit fishing. This is too much fun.
There we go.
Fish on, baby. You're so strong. I'm getting worn out. No need to work out when you're doing this every day, right?
Uh-oh, this one wants to fight.
I think this one feels a little bit bigger than the other one.
Really?
Yeah.
Back around the motor.
Swing it. He's gonna, yeah, bring it around. Good job.
Look at that rod bend.
That's a keeper right there.
Woo!
Good job, Tami. Redfish are typically known for, Tami, is eating crabs and a hard fish. So their mouths are on the bottom side of their face. You see how their face is like that?
Yeah.
So they're always eating down. They're eating off the bottom, picking up crabs and just different worms and things off the bottom.
That's
so
very
they're made to feed like tail down, head up.
Interesting.
They don't have really big mouths for their body,
No.
but they got little teeth on them.
Talk about an exciting trip. This Galveston Bay redfishing action is even more fun than advertised.
Okay. Trying not to show it, but I'm getting a bit
All right,
queasy.
Tami, you're up.
The fish are biting. I can do this. He does not want to cooperate. He's going for this big rock that's out here.
There he is.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
big one. Right up. Good
Woo!
job. Man. That's another big old football.
So out of breath. Stomach's about ready to give in on me.
Good job.
Woo!
All right, let's measure him out. See, he's 30 inches. So if you wanted to, you could use your tag on your license to keep that fish. You just fill it out, we'll wrap it around his tail. But for today's purposes, we're gonna throw him back.
Let him.
You wanna hold him?
Absolutely. Man, what a great time. These are something. Yeah, that's how it's done. Fishing at its finest. Chad Wright knows his stuff. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna take a breather.
Good job, Tami. We got miles, and we got 7 miles of rocks here from the beach all the way out into the Gulf. There's rocks everywhere, but there's certain strategic places where the rocks have actually fallen down the wall right here, where it's just not a solid wall of rocks. You'll have a big ball of rocks. And I know where these balls of rocks are along this whole jetty. I'm sure there's a few of them I don't know about, which I wish I knew I did, but I know this particular one right here is here. And what we'll do is I'll pull up and I'll check which way the current, which way my boat is gonna be sitting on the anchor. So when I put my anchor out, I want to be able to present my bait to those fish, because those fish are related to the structure. Yeah. And the structure is the rocks below the water. And we want to be able to put our bait right where the fish are at. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just pulling up and checking current, checking the way the boat's going to be positioned. That's the key to catching these fish.
Captain Chad has got something going here.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna bring him around to you.
Oh yes, it's a monster speckled trout that goes right in the net.
Oh! You see that trout? Oh my gosh. That is huge. Oh, look at that trout, Tami. That is a huge speckled trout. People fish all their lives and never have the opportunity to catch a fish like this. This is a huge speckled trout. Huge. All right, we're gonna put this trout back. This is a trophy fish. It's over 25 inches. It's probably 27 to 28 inches. We're gonna throw this fish back and let him make babies. Oh, it was gone. That was a good release right there. It just took off like a rocket. It was in really good condition. Beautiful fish. That's what we come to Galveston jetties for a catch.
Great fun, catch and release, trout and redfish action. And that wraps up another great episode of Fishing for Fun. As Tami has discovered, Galveston Bay is a terrific fishery for both redfish and trophy-sized speckled trout. And what a great experience to share the moment with our guide, Captain Chad Wright. His knowledge of the fishery and his specialised equipment have made this a memorable adventure.
I think he keeps going back for it. That's what I think. I'm like jigging it because I think my fish is dead. I think it's stunned.
I'll take it off and put it back in the tank, and he'll kind of come back alive a little bit. Oh. Later on in the day, you can use them again.
Kind of regroups. I think I'll do that.
I call it ICU.
I see you put them in ICU.
You put them back in ICU. A lot of weight unless I have to. All right.
Did it work?
Yeah, that's our Facebook shot.
Let's see it. There we go.
And you just throw it right up on the rocks.
Croaker. Oh yeah. Okay. not to show it, but I'm getting a bit crazy.
All right, Tami, you're up.
The fish are biting. I can do this.
Oh.
Don't fish until I can't fish anymore.
So the fish has to be 28 inches for dinner, having for dinner.
Okay, I'm crossing my fingers.
Look at that.
Yeah,
He makes the cut.
dinner,
Perfect
dinner
fish.
time.
Oh,
You get bit?
no, bird got it.
Oh, see. Did you see that? A seagull picked it up. System, and I'm out here fishing with professional guide Chad Wright. We're fishing for redfin, redfish. So I'm so excited. We're out here in the Galveston Bay, right off the shores of Texas. It's the considered the, keep it rolling. So I'm so excited. Today we're going fishing with Chad Wright, professional. I'm really bad at the camera.